We're just sifting, guys. We're not creating gold, we're sifting for gold. And you got to keep that in mind with every single door. Hey guys, it's Carlos Morales with Real Sales Dynamics. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into one of our reps, Hunter, while he's out knocking in the South. You've seen him in a couple prior videos before. I've gotten a lot of closes with him. He's made a lot of money in the past. Here's the thing, on YouTube, on social media, all over the place, people generally are only posting the wins and never the losses, right? Because that's what gets us excited, that's what gets the clicks. But the truth is, it's hard work out there. It's always a grind. There's gonna be some days where you make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. There's other days where you make nothing. And today, we're actually gonna be going into fixing his pitch on a day that, well, he didn't hit as much success as he wanted to. So let's get into it.
Honestly, passed like a 28 kilowatt install.
What?
Yeah. I just set the deal though, so I got paid like a band.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, their rates are going up way more than everybody else's actually. So Duke Energy's rates, they're going up way more than everybody else's. Oh. They're gonna be paying like 20 cents here soon. I just took the rain before coming out here, so.
Hi.
Hello, hello. I bought it and he literally goes, so is it gonna be a rainy day? And I was like, that was funny. Dad jokes. He was definitely a dad. WFLA.com. Channel 8. Electric bill's going up 15%. This is like the easy part, like difference, 15%, literally.
Damn.
Wow. Wow.
That was a smooth system.
No, bro, but that was my deal. Shanti. There we go.
Shanti.
Shanti. This is the last one we're hitting without a car. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hopefully I don't spit fire, bro. Caffeine. You need like a 30-minute break after energy drink. This is when you're trying to talk and shit, your mind's going everywhere. Hello, Mr. Hamid?
Yes.
How's it going, boss man? My name is Hunter. This is Garrett. Now, the reason we're stopping by today, a lot of the neighbors are gonna be seeing about a 15% increase on the Duke Energy bills.
Okay.
So has anybody came by to explain that? I don't know if you like received this newsletter in the mail.
No, I didn't, but
So basically Duke Energy Florida, the difference in the prices starting January 1st is 15%.
Okay.
So how much would you say that the bills average around
I'm
here?
sorry, can you come back later because I don't have time right now?
Okay, so that's actually while we're out here, we're working with the net metering program. So it's basically a program that allows you to reduce your energy bill and you don't have to pay a cent out of pocket. So you've been seeing like the homeowners put the panels on top of their roof recently. So we're just getting you that report.
I'm sorry, I don't have time right now.
Yeah, so when works best to stop back by, like an hour or two maybe?
No, man, not today.
Okay, tomorrow maybe?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
What time tomorrow works best?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Now, do you do your bills in the mail or do you do them online?
Huh?
My job takes 20 seconds and then we can head out of here and come back tomorrow. Do you do your bills in the mail or do you do them online?
Online.
Online, so you get it on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, it takes 20 seconds. If you could pull that up really quick.
Yeah, just I don't have time. I gotta go to work.
Okay, let me shoot you a text and then you can send me over a picture of the bill, okay?
So
What
right
would be your phone number?
Hunter's doing a great job of starting up the conversation. He's standing with great posture. He's making sure he's getting to the right person to talk to. But when he goes, well, I don't really have time right now, right? That is a common thing that people are gonna hear whenever you actually go out and knock doors. The truth is, most of the time, they actually do have 5 to 10 minutes. If they truly believed that you could save them, let's say $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 over the course of 25 years. People will go above and beyond in order to just get a freaking coupon to save them $3 on their milk, right? And so a response can be, I understand you don't have time, neither do we, and you check back on your clock. The most difficult thing about this job is time. And so we're just trying to fill in all the neighbors over the course of this next 48 hours on what's going on. Then you start up the pitch again, right? Because that's acknowledging, responding, and move on. You need to acknowledge the supposed objection or smokescreen in order to respond with it and then move to the next thing instead of just hammering over with a pitch.
Now, have you ever sat down and spoken to solar companies before?
I don't have time right now.
Okay, all right, boss man. I'll send you a text.
All right.
Thank you.
In this interaction, you can tell by the body language of the person, he's kind of going back towards his door. He's just trying to get Hunter off the door because he actually doesn't trust him. Now, here's the thing. You can't let someone like that beat you up. There's a certain amount of people who you're not going to be able to sell at the door because it's a matter of timing. Maybe they actually are trying to go towards their job, or they're dealing with a loved one, or anything along those lines. But following up with those people and making a plan for it is always really positive. What I wouldn't trust in that lead, though, is when the guy's saying, hey, come back here at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. That guy's not going to remember it. He didn't put it into his calendar, and at least Hunter got something from it in the end, which is the guy's phone number. So when he's back in the neighborhood again, he can go ahead and start up and spark up that conversation in the future. The thing that Hunter needs to get over the hump right now is a trust thing, because the guy just doesn't trust them, and you can read it by everything that he's doing. What could he have done better than that pitch? It's kind of difficult to say, but I would say making a joke, making a quick little humorous thing, anything to kind of break the preoccupation so the person's a little bit more excited to actually spend more time with you. Because again, people like spending time with people that they like spending time with. So who do they like spending time with? People who are funny, people who are outgoing, people who are doing more than just trying to get all of the facts they can as quickly as possible.
I'll call him. I technically have his bill from like 12 months ago, but no, that doesn't work. All right, first interaction. Got the words out, and they're like, yeah, 10 a.m. Can I count on you to be there?
Right on.
Nice.
I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.
And then you said about 10 a.m. would work best? Just looks at it, no fucking watch. Hello, would it be Mr. Anderson?
As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson.
Okay, would you guys be the new homeowners here?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful dog. I'll be brief. The reason we're in the neighborhood today, we work with all the homeowners. Basically, everybody that pays Duke Energy every month is going to be seeing a 15% increase on the bills. No, he's got a boat in his basement that he's always working on. I don't know. The joke is like, how does he always get it down there?
5.
Can we get this? Keys and door and everything. Yeah, must not be home. I'm more into like Breaking Bad, Ozark.
Nice.
Hello, would you be Mr. Broadbent?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'll be brief. Reason we're stopping by today. Basically, there was a newsletter sent out detailing that the Duke Energy bills are going to be going up 15.15% next year. So that's kind of like the situation everybody's in. I don't know how much you guys are paying on like average.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, we're going to put the panels on top of the roof so you can get a reduced TECO bill, Duke Energy bill.
We're not doing that.
Okay, is this something you've ever looked into before? I didn't say it with enough confidence.
Yeah, that happens. Occasionally, if you go solar heavy in the beginning, you do just get a slam door on your face, because there's a certain amount of people who genuinely just want to ask, where on the doll did solar touch you? Like, that's the question that I have for those people. Why are you this unattractive? Stuff like that happens even if you're incredibly good at this job. There's just a certain amount of people who are going to be ignoramuses who are going to slam the door in your face. And you just kind of got to empathize. Maybe they've been scammed in the past. Maybe they've had to deal with other things in the past. Maybe they've heard incorrect information and they're not open to hearing that thing at that day, at that time. The important thing is to keep in a good mind frame, to just keep walking, keep knocking, keep moving. And Hunter actually does an amazing job at keeping up and working his ass off every single day.
Hello.
Hi.
Would this be the Laird residence?
Close enough. Yeah.
Okay. Would you be Anna?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be brief. The reason we're in the neighborhood, basically everybody that pays Duke Energy every month is going to be seeing about a 15% increase on the bills.
Fantastic.
Yep, so that's kind of like the same response we've been getting from most of the neighbors. Kind of like, what are you guys paying on average?
Well, who are you guys with?
We're with Pacific United Power. So
Okay.
we're the ones taking care of the solar and the roofing projects.
Uh-huh.
Basically, we get everybody the report. It's really simple. It just shows you basically what you're paying with the power company, what that's projected to go up to, versus what we can get it cut down and then locked in at.
If we got solar.
Yes.
Okay.
So the way it used to work, people had to pay like a lot of money for the installation, permitting process, etc. It's a redirection program now. So you essentially just stop paying TECO and then you assume a lower solar bill. So that's why you've been seeing like the influx of installs recently.
Sure.
Have you guys actually received a report before, or?
I don't think so. I know we're not interested in solar right now.
Okay, okay.
But I appreciate you guys.
So you actually never sat down and received a report though before, correct? Okay. Basically, all we want to do is make sure that we get it in everybody's hands. At the end of the day, it's your guys' bill. It's like a no obligation situation. What would you say the average bills are here?
I'm sorry, now's not a good time. I'm in a meeting.
Okay.
We're just not interested.
Okay, should we just stop by like another day?
Just probably not.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
By, but we're just not.
Enjoy your day.
The chances that that lady actually has a meeting are about as high as Joe Biden writing his own speeches, right? She's stating that in order to present some kind of objection in the situation because she wants to get him off the door. She's been pitched by solar people in the past. And she's also heard, no, it's no big deal, send it to do, and people walking away while talking too quickly and using a lot of filler words. The thing is that if you respond with a quick chuckle, like, really? That's weird. Have you actually chatted with solar people before? Have you actually gotten the numbers? Kimberly, Danny, and Deborah down the street all kind of said the same thing, but in their cases, they were telling them they got to spend like $60,000 or $70,000. Were you guys in that boat? Go for it. Jump towards it. Don't be afraid of that. She's just some lady who shops at Walmart. No big deal, right? Now, stating that, even if you do everything right, you might not get the sale in that situation, but it's gonna get you there a lot quicker, whether it's a real no or real yes, to figure out if you're gonna want to spend time with that person.
Sun goes up, bills go down. And then the thing about solar is the sun goes up and then the bills go down. They don't pay a cent out of pocket. Hello, would this be the Bandera residence?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I'll be brief. The reason we're out here, basically there was a newsletter sent out detailing that the Duke energy rates are going up 15%.
Yeah, I do solar stuff.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah,
kind of taking care of the
I only-
projects.
Yeah, 6 months a year. So it doesn't work for me.
Okay, so have you actually had somebody come out and like show you what the numbers would look like?
Yeah, my bill is like $40 a month.
Okay, that's crazy. So what we do is we basically submit the information. If it wouldn't make sense number-wise, I can shoot you a text and say it doesn't. However, a couple things have changed in the program. So it's not like it used to be to where only being here 6 months out of the year might contradict that. It would still make sense if you're using enough energy. So do you do your bills in the mail or do you do those online?
Good job, Hunter. They brought up an objection. They said, I'm only here 6 months out of the year. And he looped them in order to go, actually, this program's perfect for you in this situation. Jumped into it and even made a comment like, wow, that's crazy. It's that low. That's speaking like a human. That's how a human would respond, which is what they want. They want humans, not order takers, not robots. So this is a great start. He keeps digging. The guy's saying, yeah, it's just $40 a month budget bill. Here's a little factoid, guys. A lot of people actually don't know how much they spend on their electricity bill. I've had so many people go, yeah, I know my bill's like 50 bucks. Then they pull out the bill and it's $140. They go, I guess this one was a little more expensive. They're not as obsessed with their electricity bill as you are. Right? And so that's when your specialty can actually jump in and figure out the right thing. And then he loops him into start talking about things like his roof, so he can start looping him into that conversation. So he can provide more value. He's finding the pain to find where he can insert his value.
I might think of it when I get a new roof in a couple of years.
Okay, how old's the current roof?
15.
Did nobody kind of explain to you the energy reduction packages that they offer with the solar, or?
They're going to give me a new roof?
Yeah, and then you don't pay a cent out of pocket. It's just a bill that replaces your current Duke energy bill. But I'm not here to get you fixated on anything. We're going to be meeting with a couple of your neighbors tomorrow, and then throughout the remainder of the week, basically dropping off those savings reports with everybody. The report shows you your current bill, what that's projected to go up to, versus what we can get it cut down. It's not always feasible for people to save money and then get a new roof out of the deal, but that's basically what we would come back and show you. It's on that side, so I'll go check that really quick, and then if I can meet you back here with the bill real quick.
With the bill from me?
The Duke energy bill.
Yeah, I don't have time to get a Duke Energy bill now.
Okay, is it on your phone? Okay, you do them on the mail?
Email, yeah.
Email, okay, so it does take just 30 seconds. I do need to...
I'm on the phone. I don't have the time right now.
Okay, so is it something that you would be interested in looking over tomorrow to see if we can take care of the whole new roof for you? Okay, I'll stop by tomorrow around the same time if you could have that Duke Energy bill ready. I am gonna verify the meter real quick, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Just last thing on that interaction, he was pushing a little too much. He wasn't trying to build up enough rapport. He was trying to be, you have to be more passively persistent whenever you're pitching, which just means you're keeping to the straight line when you're pitching that person. If you want to learn more about the straight line, look up Jordan Belfort. Also, join Pacific United Power because we can teach you a lot of those tactics in helping you make sales. But he just needs to ease up and breathe a bit in the interaction to make it a little more flowing so it doesn't feel like if he were to come back, it's not going to just be an interrogation to try to push him the entire time. The funny thing is that Hunter is so good that all the little things that I'm bringing up are just ways in which he can become just a little bit better to just increase his efficiency by that much more.
Hello, would it be the Cooper residence? Yes, sir, I'll be brief. Basically, the reason we're in the neighborhood, there was a newsletter sent out, basically detailing a 15% increase on the Duke energy bills.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that.
Oh, okay.
Tesla's gonna do my roof, so.
Tesla's gonna do your roof?
I'm gonna do my roof, getting the power walls.
Okay.
So.
How long ago did you make that decision?
When they first came out and they started taking the first $100 for the initial so.
So you already started making payments on them?
No.
Okay, good, because the reason I stopped by, basically we're taking care of the solar and the roofing projects.
Right.
How old is your current roof?
They just put that roof on a year ago. But I was wishing that, it could have lasted just for another couple of years until, they get it done. But,
Okay.
like that over there, he's leasing. Sorry.
He's leasing his panels?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, they leased his roof, I think.
They leased his roof.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is a little bit different. So we're working through the net metering program.
Right.
Now, have you been here longer than 3 years?
We've been here way longer than 3 years.
Okay, so, but you remember when they came by and they basically switched out your meter? Now it looks like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were basically prepping you for a program that allows you to own your solar panels at no cost.
Right.
So how much you guys paying for the electric?
My electric bill is like a little bit over $100.
Okay.
So it's really not making any sense, but the only thing is I just want the comfort of when hurricanes come, power goes out.
Okay.
I want to be able to just run everything.
100%. So basically what we're doing is we're going to be with a lot of your neighbors, basically going over the numbers with them. I can
That's
come
why I
by.
actually got the they got the higher kilowattage.
Yeah.
Super low drain. So.
Okay, so how can you be conclusive on that if you haven't looked over the report with our company yet?
Right, because basically the only thing I want to wait on in the whole thing is a solid state battery.
Okay.
Now it's using a liquid state.
Okay.
When they come out with a solid state battery from QuantumScape or whoever brings it,
100%.
Then I would say, and I'm hoping that actually comes up before the Powerwall, so that I can actually, get a better quality battery.
Got you.
Solid state battery is going to be a better quality.
Got you.
It's not going
So
to be affected by temperature, environment. It's sealed
So
solid state.
this guy is interested in solar. He's interested in what you have to sell. He wants to get into a specific, analytic, nerdy conversation with that. Get excited with him, dude. The guy's done a bunch of research on the topic before. So just start trying to break down like his knowledge gap and the information that he already has. Glean from that in order to be able to figure out the right response to follow up with. Don't try to push directly into, well, let me go ahead and set up a lead with you, because you haven't built enough value as far as a problem in order to make sure he's taken care of. Hey man, I totally understand why you want to wait for that specific battery in the situation, but to be honest, with the low amount of electricity that you have and the fact that we'll warranty the battery for 25 years, plus you get an IQ8 plus inverters, getting into nerdy stuff with them, right? If you know that information, that'll get them excited to further the conversation.
100%. So I'll come back by within the next couple of days, give you that report, show you what the battery would look like too. All that we do is
Actually, you'd be wasting your time, sir.
I wouldn't be wasting my time.
Yeah.
I'll already be in the neighborhood with a lot of your neighbors.
Yeah, because you're going to be wasting your time, because I already told you. I already made my decision. I've actually been endeavoring into this before, it got to the public.
Okay.
So I've been actually, following it and seeing what's going on.
100%.
And because basically, people don't understand the whole scenario. The scenario is become your own power plant at your house.
Yeah, 100%.
They don't get it. So, you're not affected by what the energy prices goes up, insurance goes up and all that, because you can start offsetting that by, saving money in your home.
100%.
So I get it.
Yes, but you would rather go with Tesla, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, but
Because Tesla actually has a solar shingle. Nobody else has a solar shingle.
Okay.
I'm not talking about panels. I don't want my roof to look like that, bro.
Okay.
I want it to look like it's look now, but the green background of it as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
You've seen like the solar farms that they built over by the highways and everything?
Yes, I've seen Tico solar farms over there.
Yep.
As well as, now private people are now realizing that, damn, that cow, let's get some solar panels. I ain't got to feed them.
Yeah.
Shitting everywhere. And guess what? They're making me money.
Yeah.
So yes. And
So that's why people go solar, is because they're able to put money back into their pocket.
because basically, you know what? It's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
The panel prices have come down.
Yep.
And guess what? They should call a company like you. if they don't have no insight, they should
Yeah.
come.
So you know it makes sense
Somebody
100%.
talk to them about it, they
Yeah.
should listen. Then make their own decision on it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm here. I'm not here to get you to make a decision or anything. I just want to show you a competitive quote to Tesla. Now,
Actually, it's not going to be competitive at all.
okay, because it's not going to be competitive on what standpoint? Just so I can understand better.
Because I'm the type of person, I do my research, I know what I want,
Okay.
and I got to have what I
When
want.
someone's
you.
getting really into like details, rants, things like that, the way to pull them out of that is not necessarily by asking them a question, it's actually to jump into a story. Hey, my buddy Carlos actually has a Tesla. Honestly, after the class action lawsuits related to Tesla when it came to their solar shingles, changing the pricing multiple times and disqualifying countless customers while raising up the amount they have to pay for their solar systems up anywhere between 3, 4, 5 times as much as a standard system. All I'm trying to do is trying to figure out, hey, is your house gonna make sense in this? I'll drop off the numbers for you and everything else, and then we'll figure it out from there. Does that sound fair enough? Lennon just kind of barrel roll them.
Yeah. It was,
So just one last thing, that guy put down the $100 deposit in order to be able to get the solar program, and you can also follow that up and make a quick joke. I promise it's not gonna cost you $100 in order to meet back up with me, but I can save you tens of thousands of dollars in the future, and if you really like it, we get you installed, I'll get you your $100 back. All right guys, that wraps it up. Make sure to click subscribe so you can watch more of our channel. If you guys are actually looking to work in places like San Diego, LA, Tampa, Miami, and even more markets in the future, there's details in the notes for onboarding. And then most importantly, click one of the 2 videos. YouTube thinks you're gonna like it a lot.